And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Against the Storm, Keepers of the Stone. Last time we completed the gold seal, so I think technically we did see the credits, so technically we have beaten the game. I'm going to keep playing. I'm going to try to... Well, I'm going to at least play until I'm starting to hit difficulties where I'm not able to reliably do the content. So that's where I'm going to go. I'm thinking we sort of have two different starts here. The goal, obviously, is to get over the Platinum Seal. At the current rate, we're gonna get something like 6 seal fragments city. So that's at least 7 cities, 7, 8 cities. Unless I get a royal resupply effect to give me more seal fragments. The only one right now that would do that is the Line of Greed, which is kind of the wrong direction. We either want to go southeast or northwest. And that means the perpendicular to the direction we want to go is probably the wrong way. So Line of Greed is the only one that would do that. So other than that, it's basically just go northwest. Because we do probably want to start as much next to glade modifiers as possible. So it looks like one we're going to go with is fertile ground. I think we're going to do fertile ground into this abandoned settlement. So we're going to do Royal Woodlands here and then marshlands for the next city. As far as the contents of the city, I have taken a little bit of look, so I won't have to poke around too long. It's going to be on Prestige 6, and this is going to basically be the standard Royal Woodlands. I'm going to go with the human one here, so humans, plus 2 extra people, plus 3 extra people, so we're going to start with 13 people. We're going to start with a lot of people. I'm going to take the Royal Permit for more blueprint rerolls, extra wood, and then I think I'm going to go all food here. So we got enough food that we're not going to be in a rush necessarily to find more food or source more food. And we're going to have a bunch of people, so we're going to have a lot of capacity to work. And we're probably going to start with all 3 of our population types. Because we've got 5 randoms. 5 randoms, as you can see. And then sort of, I guessed, was going to be something where we're going to get to know what we've got. So we've got lizards, we've got humans, and we got foxes. Initial rolls. Plantation's actually really tempting here, because this is fertile ground. We know where the closest fertile ground is, so we can actually go rush for that. That's actually a good question. Recipes. What can I make packs of provisions out of? Can make it out of berries. Okay, so I could rush that. I could do berries. That actually looks like a good choice. So let's go plantation here. Planks tools is always nice. Probably stamping mill here for the brick. What is the inputs for flour? Okay, so we won't have the inputs for flour, but that's fine. If we find any copper ore, which is probably unlikely because of the map we're on, or if we import any copper ore, we can turn into copper bars from that. That'll be good. Okay, so we got some interesting building choices to get off to a quick start. As usual, just gonna toss out some basic roads to start. Crash the roads down to lowest priority because they're not actually a priority. I am gonna go straight for that. We do have the starting bonus for humans now, so we can see where the first farm glade is. So let's actually start cutting straight to it. If I can actually get to it with a decent amount of drizzle left, we might set it up right away, because we already have planks from starting bonuses. Well, we've got 12 workers free, right? So I could also, yeah, let's be a bit greedy. Well, I'm saying it's greedy. It's not actually all that greedy. We're going to do double woodcutter. Double woodcutter. We're going to set up the trading post quickly. What's the effects up here? All species resolve drops faster. Villagers move slower. More blight rot assists, so I'm going to have to deal with blight rot assists early on. Oh, and that's when it dies. Dies or leaves. Okay, so I'm going to have to deal with blight rot assists if they start dying. If we hit 4, we'll have to pay wood every villager in the settlement, or 2 people leave. Okay. And then we'll get a stonecutter up quickly in our early start. We have some food, so let's go and harvest this food as well. Woodcutter's the highest priority. We'll set them high. We'll set these guys at like 2, so they start before the trading post here. And then at some point I need to start with housing. So what, we got 13 people, so it's going to be a lot of housing. Okay, more than enough housing. In fact, actually, let's set the housing down a priority. Let's get moving. Let's see what our cornerstones are. Oh, also, Lizardmen on the Hearth. I like the global resolve buff. We do have Cornerstone reroll, so I might reroll the Cornerstone if the Cornerstone is interesting. Got a cough there, so let's cough with the mic muted, then I can associate with what we're doing. I'm thinking trade logs here, though Exploration Contact early on is also real strong. Let's go Exploration Contact. That way I have input for building materials. So let's get the Crude Workshop up. Actually, I'm not going to get the Crude Workshop up yet. Because I might not have anyone to work it. And we find more people. More people. And I'm gonna take those people. I'm gonna real greedy. I'm gonna take more people. And we get our orders. Build a geyser pump. Build a geyser pump would definitely be a good thing to do. I knew where one was. I don't know where one is. I'll probably find one. That's actually, let's just assume we're going to that one. I like the bricks. 2 random people is fine. We didn't necessarily need 2 more foxes. Right, and either way we're getting 2 people. We're getting more parts going that way, and we're getting bricks. Cool. Joyful humans at 27 would be strong. I've already got a lot of humans, so I don't have any good ways to get that high real quickly. Pack of crops. Problem is I don't have anything that I can pack as crops right now in bulk, or that I would want to pack as crops in bulk. So I'm gonna go exploration here. Eventually, we'll probably open that many glades. Amber trade, cyst cultivation. Have 3 bright lot cysts at the same time. For fuel mix, ancient stabilizer. So if I'm actually trying to, well, this will basically trigger eventually, just automatically. Versus, do I give up 10 amber for 6 tools? I'm gonna go with the one that was next. Add more people. We're starting to get a lot of people at this point. As fun as it is to be greedy, at some point I need to have things for the people to do. Oh, I need to send them. Do the work. And prioritize the farm fields, please. At this point, I probably just want more space around the hearth. We'll get those guys chopping more space out around the hearth for more buildings. Oh, the farmers are smart enough to build the fields when they're assigned to the farm. Okay, that works. Need fields. Okay, and we got extra guys in that came in to build fields, so more people, more jobs. Next job to probably build is to build that crude workstation. Build. our inputs here. Industry-wise, I have a way to make bricks. I have a way to make planks. Planks require more planks, though. Bricks require... Well, the bricks don't require more bricks right now, so we'll turn bricks off, we'll turn pipes off. We'll tell fabric it can work with what it needs to, but set the limit reasonably low, something like 6. Planks will set to 8. You back on that. I'll put you on the grid workstation. And I have just about enough houses to have everyone housed, which looks to be a pretty good thing. I'll probably have to take some woodcutters off of woodcutting during the storm to deal with the hostility, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Making them a little bit more decorative. Not super important. Stamping mill is due by 2, okay. Forgot to take the lumber cutters off. Only need to take one off in theory. Yeah, one off is fine. We can keep most of them working. It's good to see. Probably the end of storm, I will try to break into one of these glades so that we time the glade, or time storm ending with the trader showing up, so that we can, if we need to, we can try to lockpick whatever we're dealing with the glade. So with that actually being the case, I should move these guys over here. Encourage them to sort of drop a little bit towards the glade, so we can make it easier to get into the glade. Second half of storm. I'm waiting on planks to be produced. Fabric has been. We want to prioritize more planks. We will need a little bit more planks. We'll just let it go. We'll be fine. Are you actually empty? You are empty, okay. Disassemble you. We'll still keep those guys having a job, because we'll just swap them over to harvesting over here. Okay, so that is about time to tell them to go and chop through into Dangerous Glade. We have the ability to take more people. I'm not going to take them during the storm. At least not until we've broken into the glade. Okay, we broke into the glade. We see we've even got more people if we want more people. I might actually, in this case, take the amber. Calm the spirits, which requires some amber, so that's pushing us towards amber. Buying planks or whatever to do burn it down is not super hard, so it's just whatever I've got to buy, we can buy. Okay. The artisan here, barrels, coats, scrolls? Scrolls is pretty nice. Because we have a source of wood, well, even better than the source of wood, we have a source of plant fiber, so we can plant fiber, and then we just need a source of dye. And then the farm. Okay, so that wasn't a bad break-in. We'll decide which one of these to do as soon as the storm ends. Okay, so you don't need to make wood anymore. You're just the fabric maker now. Maybe pipes if something goes wrong. Exploration exploration expedition. Probably not going to do that. Secure perimeter is complete forbidden glades, reduce hostility. So I'm less interested in that. Lower hostility from empathy events. Is this an empathy event? Loyalty or... Well, that's an empathy. So if I did calm spirits, we'd have an empathy event. Can I get 30 of those? Could get 30 oil. 30 oil would not be too much of a stretch, I think. So we do 30 oil, and we can do in the empathy event. So hostility reduction wouldn't be that bad. And that's global results. That's actually really the argument there. We have the eggs, so that's not too much of a problem. That would be 40 reduction from hostility. Otherwise, I'd probably be hitting reroll here, I think. So yeah, let's go calming the forest. Let's pause again, because I unpaused there. Let's take the newcomers. We'll take the parts coat and copper bars. Now, one thing I will do is, because we have so few coats, don't let the humans wear those yet. We might want them later. Scale up, water delivery. Water delivery is probably going to be easier, so we'll do water delivery. Building materials or range engines. Installing 4 range engines is a bit of a stretch. I will probably at some point have that building materials, so let's do the building materials. Okay, you. I'm going to have to assign 2 lizards to do that option to get us the amber. And then I need to trade for, I think it's 30 oil. 30 oil, yes. Or resin. I don't think he's selling resin, I think he only sells oil. Yes, only sells oil. So we'll do 30 oil. We'll trade him resin for that. We'll trade him the copper ore for that. We'll trade him a little bit of wood for that. Don't burn oil for the moment. I think that's the only recipe that we have that uses oil. Okay, so that'll basically give us the components we need for that. Can I borrow some... Yes, I can borrow some boxes from you. Get you running, getting the speed down. At this point, I do probably want to assign the rest to back to go to woodcutting. Maybe a stretch. We get the farm going. Maybe that would be the place where we'd probably want to put the farm. I'm not going to worry too much about it right now. Anything else I want from the merchant? What the merchants here? Building faster, I don't care about. Boots might want the recipe at some point. I'm not too worried about it. Oh, accumulated dew. Can I get 15 more amber? Can I get 15 more amber? So you're not any amber. We're going to spend that. We need to spend that for that. Yeah, okay. So, what can I do to get 15 amber? 15 amber. 15, not 19. Give them, like, most of the clay, a bunch of the wood. Oh, like half the wood. Doing the copper bar. We can actually give them some of the crystallized dew if we're getting a recipe that'll give us a bunch of crystallized dew. Yeah. So, 2 crystallized dew for every 10 berries, and we're getting berries off the farms. Okay, so that's really looking like a really strong trade build right now. Make packs of provisions out of the berries. The berries, simply gathering the berries is going to give us crystallized dew, which we can sell. Okay, so they're delivering the oil. The oil will be delivered shortly. They're just about to finish delivering the eggs there, in which case they'll send those people to the Citadel and get the 15 amber needed to complete that blade event. And then we can fix the artisan. And And then we're going to be on the lookout for large trapper cabin as a blueprint. Large trapper hat as a blueprint, because we've got some big huntables. We got 2 people unhoused. What is my construction prices looking like right now? Let's move you. Make it look a little bit nice. At some point we're going to want to put a stamping mill in, so we have a... You'll be the brick, you'll be the plank, you'll be the fabric. We don't need as much fabric as the other 2, so I'll be fine. And to be fair, we got a big source of fiber import. For fiber production, so that'll be fine as well. Okay. Hopefully these guys start on time. They should, if they deliver everything soon, be able to finish within the remaining time. And they both got there, they both started, so it will finish on time. And to be fair, 2 global resolve is great. Okay, can I get a person? Sure. Get a person on plank production. Yeah, we'll do crystallized too. Do I want to do planks in for that? Probably. 20 planks. 20. No, do 3 tools for the moment. It may at some point make sense to set up 2 rain collectors, so I can complete water delivery. Waiting on planks there, okay. Yeah, that looks like my recipe. We can throw you back on because we don't need oil for the moment. Small forager is empty, okay. I do that. Do the pause right as we go into storm. I'm going to want to lower hostility. That might be enough that I can keep the rest of the lumberjacks working. So we'll check in a moment. Yeah, close enough. What we do need to do is we need to get another house. So which type of house do I want to make? Regular house. It's going to be a regular house. Let's also upgrade the neighborhood to get the resolve bonus from that. And the stretch goal is going to be getting the next tier up, because that requires new planks. We've got a plank shortage. Okay, everyone's happy. That's good to see. You are completing on time, right? Yep, just completed. I wonder, what type are you? Are you... Harmony, yellow. Okay. Oh, and it's each unique service building, which I don't have any of. Okay. By bringing the newcomers right now, I probably will lose... Well, actually, I can probably accept these guys. These guys would work. Hostility is less of a problem, so I can actually assign some more people to chopping.
Clara.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Can I get away with another one? No. We're waiting on planks, which is why I assigned a bunch of guys to the carpenter to make planks. I'm like, we need planks. Make planks. Because if I can, I'd like to get this farm running by drizzle. Can we do it? Probably. Break into that glade so that we can do basically what we just did with the last drizzle with this drizzle. Didn't quite line up, but it'll be fine. Training grounds is tempting. Yeah, it's training grounds a reroll here, so I'm gonna go training grounds. We have a bunch of harmony already, so getting some more would not be a problem. Bling bling. I have another way to make jerky or pies, and losing 70 amber after going on my way to make it would be harsh. So I'm gonna turn that one down. Human villagers were 1 human short, and we would just need to fulfill 10 need for coats. For 3 more humans, and upgraded fabric production. Though that export specialization, +1 to all packs of goods, oh yes. 2 districts, level 2. Yes, already have 1, so getting the second one shouldn't be hard. Merchants arrived. I really do want to chop into this glade so we can see if the merchant is the key that fits the lock. Report or burn down. So burn down's probably the cheaper one because we just have to buy a bunch of fuel. Ambers or pack of provisions. Pack of provisions actually shouldn't be that hard. We should have... Well, it might be hard to do in that amount of time. Oh, an Explorer's Large isn't bad. That'll give us +2 to that. Okay. So this is a good glade to break into. We get 15 amber from that. That would be half the amber. And I could probably buy stuff to build the packs of provisions. We had a bunch of amber. Buying the farm wouldn't be bad. Okay, so it looks like I'm caught in a situation where I probably actually want to take the report side because I don't have fuel. Actually, planks was an option. I could buy planks. So we could go left side. Bunch of burning fire, a bunch of barrels of wine, some bark. Or can I summon makeshift post? Yeah, that's probably going to be a bit tight, because, like, what we're looking to 4, so 12. So we'd have to basically buy 3 things worth of provision. And we're stuck in a scenario where it's not actually easy to send this off as money, because I don't have the inputs for the money one there. And buying the inputs to do... Yeah, that's not going to work either. So it may be a scenario where we need to burn this one down. It's a bit of a shame, because we can't get the Queen's Grace by burning it down. But yeah, I'm going to commit to burning it down. We're burning it down. So for burning it down, I need... We'll basically buy all the planks. Buy all the planks. Kind of balance it with a little bit of wood. Yeah. Buy all the planks. Assign the foxes right away. We are making planks, so this is really, I'm buying the planks so that this gets done timely. If I'm gonna take people, I should take people sooner. So can I free up the guys to work? And to be fair, I don't necessarily want the builders to be building right now anyway, so... Assign some foxes here. Turn in some vegetables, get 4 more people. And we got a geyser. So I think at this point I have everything I need to, like, really get a good start. Bit of a shame here. Probably the most tempting thing here would probably be the small farm. But there isn't any more farm fields, and I've already committed to what I'm going to do on the other 2 farm fields, so probably not worth buying anything. Don't need biscuits, don't... That would be nice, but we don't need it. Same thing as ancient sewing techniques. And that's a bunch of wood, or a bunch of planks, but that would be a good building just to have complete, because even just completing it would give us +2 resolve. Okay, managed to deliver all the planks, so that is good. If I need to deal with resolve by removing woodcutters, we can do that. And otherwise, we're just plank limited. Which is one reason I want to keep the woodcutters working, so we can keep guys making the things we need to make planks. Yeah, and if I want to complete exploration, we can do small glades at this point, so we can keep it pretty safe. Anyway, if we don't do anything, we're going to have high corruption. But on the other hand, we just got our cis cultivation here, so that's good to see. Which that lowered the... Because we got more stability, that lowered the risk there. That's good to see. Alchemist would give us another source of crystallized dew, which I'm not too worried about. I'm actually a little bit more interested maybe in Herb Garden here. Because Herb Garden would give me roots and herbs. Herbs I can make packs of versions out of, roots I can make flour out of, which is useful for a lot of improved cooking recipes. We would need to find another farm location for that. Well, or I could tear down one of the old ones, but I think another farm location would be the best way to do it.
Clara.
I don't really have the planks for you right now. You do want someone on you. Or maybe I'm lying if I don't have the planks. One advantage of having so many guys working on planks is we make planks. Oh, well, we've got lots of planks. I'm underestimating how many planks I have. Okay. Let's up to you to 8. Because we're sitting at a cap, yet we need more planks for things. In fact, actually, let's up you to 10 for the building material quest. Probably why I'm still thinking about it, because I just remembered. Let's get the blight post up. Where to shove this? Probably here. This is not the best place for it, but it'll be a working place for it. Oh, and I haven't fixed you either. Things to fix. Ours camp is empty. We do have a place to move you, so we'll move you and keep you working. Everything get deployed there? Just about. We're about to roll into the storm. I will need to lower hostility for this storm. Which the way to do that is to yoink people off the woodcutters. Like so. So in which case, that might have actually been a overcorrection. Might not needed to have done that much. We'll see. Nope, needed to do that much. Okay, so blight fire. We already have the fuel mix for you, so we can just actually let's make the lizards real happy and deal with that blight fire right away. You're done. That's actually going to be a good source of global resolve. Oh, and I'm short of houses. You're providing 2 now as well? Yeah, that's nice. So let's set this limit. Right now, we don't have any place to generate any, so it's just the every couple storms we're going to generate some, so we'll leave one guy on there. But in theory, I don't need a lot of people there. Collecting all of that in, good to see. That everyone's going to be housed. With everyone housed, it's actually a little tempting to try to put some more woodcutters to work. We have access to a trade route. Don't want to sell pipe. We can, well, if I do that, we'll go up hostility, so I'll actually hold off until drizzle rolls in. At this point, we're in a good place to do a couple of these real quickly. Geyser pump, we got a geyser pump for that one. Glades, we could cut into some small glades if we want to do that. That happens to be a drizzle water geyser, so that will clear the drizzle water. Building material we can do real quick. Harmony neighborhoods are just things we're going to do. Well, Harmony is not a thing we're going to do, but well, it's the thing we will do, and then disassemble some buildings. And we're now in drizzle. Looking at the time, this is probably a good point to put the first break of the city. So if you're watching on YouTube, hope you've been enjoying it. I'm going to pick this back up after a short break, so there will be a part up for you tomorrow. If you're watching this on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm going to have a short break where I drink a bit of tea and have a little bit of a stretch before picking back up with the next part. So until the next part, hope you all enjoy this. And all have good luck until next part. Catch you all in the next part. Bye for now.